Hate or Love, like that concept was already in my head before I got the whole sample and the beat. It happens all the time with my relationship personally because we're kind of like a public couple. You know, people have their conspiracies and things like that. So I just thought, why not make a song from my own experiences? So the way the collab with me and Big Sean happened was in every interview, everyone would always ask me like, who are some dream artists that you would like to collab with? And he would always be on the list because one, we're both from Detroit. Even though he's from where I'm from, it's like, I feel like he's one of the top rappers in my eyes, lyrically and just like his flow and everything. I remember one day, like I was actually about to go message him, but I had seen that he messaged me already and said, what's up, let's work. After I got the feature, it felt like the days when Ashanti and Ja Rule would collab, or like J-Lo and Fat Joe. Those kind of vibes, those days. So it felt good to bring that back in a modern way. Boy, I love you on your worst day. Still see you how I saw you on the first day. Even though there's times that we ain't seeing eye to eye. Can't imagine spending holidays or birthdays without you. For me, if you can't see me and accept me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. When you're with someone and you're like in it for the long run, every day is not gonna be pretty. They're not gonna wake up looking good all the time. They're not gonna have the best attitudes all the time. And you just gotta be able to rock with that person in their good and bad. That's what true love is. Just being able to see somebody how you seen them when you first fell in love. Like if you get into a really bad argument with somebody, if you think about leaving, if you could just remember back to the reasons why you actually fell in love with this person, it will make you calm down a little bit and be like, okay, let me work this out. Or unless they just did something flat out that they shouldn't have did. In the moment I leave, I miss being around you. And I know you mean well, I never ever doubt you. We've been through some hell, but I still care about you. Still crazy about you. You know, like when you're in a relationship, sometimes like years go by, whatever, and you kind of fall out of love. And like, it's like, oh, hi, good morning. And it's just not the same anymore. But like, I have that kind of love, that fiery, intense love that when I look at you, I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still crazy about you. And I know that they hoping and praying on a downfall, praying on a downfall. They wanna see you walk away. Won't be satisfied until we break up. Hate it when we make up, yeah, yeah. I literally seen comments that says, I hope they break up next. Swear on everything. Because like a lot of the YouTube couples like broke up already and like, you know, obviously, you know, we still together. I'm gonna knock on wood somewhere. I've seen people make up fake Photoshop text messages, like pretending that it was him and that he was like talking to some girl. People just be hating on people. And I feel like if you really gotta stoop that low, make fake pages and things like that just to like bring somebody down, you know, you gotta get your life together. They hate our love, want to see us fall. They wanna see us fall. They be hating on us, wishing we would fall. Can't let them see us fall. You know, I don't know why people prey on other people's downfall. Not just relationships, but people in general. Those are really miserable, unhappy people. People love drama. So anytime that they see like a couple is like going at it or about to break up or got divorced, or they're like, ooh, girl, look, she, you know, they broke up. Why? Don't you want them people to be happy and, you know, work it out? Every other day is a different story. Say they seen you out in public with a different shawty. Said you with me for the clout and you don't really love me. While we sitting here laughing at all these fucking dummies. That was a real thing. But to be honest with you, like, that wasn't even supposed to go in a song. I was really just playing around in the studio. You know how people hype you up in the studio? That, yeah, put it in. So, like, I just kept it. And I like that I said that because it added some, like, kind of edge to it. I don't get it. We stay out the way and stack our money. Take vacations and make sure the kids ain't lacking nothing. We just really stay out the way. We don't bother nobody. We got kids. So it's like, ain't nobody got time to be sitting up here doing childish stuff and, like, hee and kiki and kaka with, you know, all these people on the internet. We take our vacations. We went to Jamaica first. We went to St. Lucia and Mexico. And these were all flights that were like under like 4 hours because I don't like to be on planes for that long. Throwing shade, but on this island shit is real sunny. Wouldn't trade it for nothing. I had liked that. Like, it was like, they be throwing shade, get it? Like shade, but on this island it's real sunny, so your shade not working because like we out on this island. We was just having a good old jolly time while people was throwing shade, but it wasn't hitting us. The shade, the shade wasn't hitting us because the sun was shining where we was at. The sun gonna shine everywhere we at because the shade is not working. Oh, why is all my songs about relationships? Oh, I need next song's about self-love. God, I'm tired of talking about niggas. For real. I am. The relationship. Okay.